What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video, welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is Tuesday the 5th of July, we've got a fair amount of confirmed stuff to get through today, as well as a lot of juicy rumours guys. So as always, before you start, if you smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours, and rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's videos, they'll be down below in that description box guys, make sure to go check them out. 8 AM is transfers, 9 to 10 PM is the second video of the day, or whenever the football finishes if it is on guys. So start off today, the very first confirmed deal is going to be a player going to Atletico Nacional, and that player in particular is going to be the Argentine Ezequiel Rascaldani, going from Malaga to Nacional on an undisclosed fee. Then we go on to Gerardo this time, or Gerardo, going to Espanyol from Watford for an undisclosed fee. He's linking back up to Quique Sanchez Flores, who was obviously his manager last season at Watford and now is manager of Espanyol. Then we go on to Simone Padoin, a player I've never actually heard of, but he's played for Juve for a fair amount of time now. He's now joined Cagliari for £510,000. He joined Juve in 2012 and played over 100 games for them, but it's a player that personally, again, I've not actually heard of, but he's gone to Cagliari again for that fee. Then we go on to Casper Sloth this time, going to, I think the team name is going to Aalborg BK from Leeds United, undisclosed fee yet again. Seems to be quite a common theme today. And we've got a player that's not a FIFA ultimate team, and that is going to be Zinchenko. So this is the Ukrainian youngster that City have been chasing for a long time now, and yesterday they confirmed it was all done and dusted. He's joined from UFA, I believe in the Russian league, again, undisclosed fee, as it seems to be most of the case. But it's a player, again, not personally seen much of, but he must have quite a bit of promise. Pep wanted to bring him in, and he also did feature for Ukraine at Euro 2016. Then we go on to Fernando Torres today, rejoining Atletico Madrid. He was briefly like a free agent for like a day or two, but now has confirmed his deal, and it's a contract for, I think, for just 1 year. He was online at Atletico Madrid from Milan for 18 months, and that's basically because his contract did run out on June the 30th, and then he was a free agent, but now he's signed a 1 year deal after a very impressive second half of the season for Atletico. And then we go on to Pedro Leon today, going to SD Eibar. That's from Getafe on a loan deal, and this guy in fact did used to play briefly for Real Madrid, although he didn't play too many games. Then we go on to Santiago Vergini this time, the former Sunderland man, going to Boca Juniors. He spent last season out on loan, I think it was Getafe in the Liga BBVA, but now gone back to his home country of Argentina for an undisclosed fee from Sunderland. Then we go on to Vito Benone, a Sunderland player currently signing a new deal until 2018. I believe he was their starting goalkeeper as well after they got rid of Pansermon back in January, I believe. Then we go on to Mikel Antonio today, a player that was really good for West Ham last season. Massive surprise. Obviously, he was great for Nottingham Forest in the Championship. The Premier League is a whole new level, and for most of his time, he played right back, but has now been rewarded with a new contract until 2020. Now, I imagine that's a much higher wage for him, as it kind of matches his performances and how many games he did play last season. Then we go on to Emery Bassan this time. We're going to Galatasaray on a free transfer from Antalyaspor, sorry. So this guy looks like a really good silver card. Some very nice stats there for a 73 rated left midfielder. And then we go on to Thomas Pino this time, going to Club Brugge in the Belgian Pro League from, I think it's Villarreal, for £2.55 million. Middlesbrough have got their man from the Serie A club Atalanta, which is going to Martin de Roon. The Dutch player has joined for around £12.75 million, which I'm assuming is quite close, if not the club record currently at Borough. Although thinking about it, I'm pretty sure Borough were the team that signed Afonso Alves, where he was called, the striker who used to play in the Eredivisie for Heerenveen. He had a ridiculous goal to game ratio and stuff elsewhere, and he went to Middlesbrough for quite a big fee. I'm pretty sure he did flop. Then we go on to Ignashevich this time, signing a new contract at CSKA Moscow, and this one is going to be just until 2017. And this guy's only got 34 pace, and that is because I think he's like 35 or 36 years old, and obviously getting on a little bit now. Then we got to Hamid Altintop this time, fantastic Iron Man match hero card the other day at Galatasaray. He was a free agent just like Torres for a brief period, but he's now got a new contract for 1 more year. So that will last until the end of the upcoming season. Then we go on to Sarioglu this time, a fullback for Galatasaray again, signed a 1 year deal. I'm pretty sure this was a guy I think that done the really cool chant with the crowd and stuff, whereas in the middle of the pitch, conducting them all and stuff. It was pretty damn sick. Then we got Francesco Bard. He was in yesterday's episode, but I got the club wrong. So if I'm right, it's not a new contract at Inter Milan. It's actually a contract extension or a loan extension at Fresnone. The team is out for the second half of last season. Then we got into Modeste this time. Modeste, the French striker, signing a new contract until 2021. And finally, we got the Polish centre-back Kamil Glik going to AS Monaco from Torino for €8 million. Although some sites are saying it's up to £10 million, so I'm not sure one you want to believe. By the way, has made the switch to France. Now we've gone to potential deals, and first up, Chris Gunter linked to Celtic. Reading defender Chris Gunter is being tipped to join Brendan Rodgers at Celtic, reports the Daily Mail. The Wales international has impressed at Euro 2016, and Rodgers is reportedly ready to trigger the £1 million release clause in his Reading contract. I imagine after this tournament there will be a lot of Welsh players with a lot of interest regarding them, because they've all stepped up so well, and they performed so well as a team, and every single player essentially has pulled their weight, which I'm really impressed with, to be honest, and I hope they do well against Portugal on Wednesday. Then we go on to a player not FIFA Ultimate Team, but he was back on like FIFA 15 or FIFA 14. You may actually remember him because he was a 4-star skiller back then, and that is going to be Hadi Saka. If I'm correct, it's the same guy from Sporting Lisbon. So he's set to join Leeds United on loan, according to Yorkshire Evening Post. So apparently the winger was pictured in a photo tweeted by Leeds assistant coach Pep Clotet, having travelled to Ireland with Gary Monk's squad on Sunday. So he's actually part of the Leeds team currently. They're yet to announce him. There would have been a picture of his old foot card if it's actually him. If not, I'll just put a link to the article. So I'm pretty sure it's the guy that I used to use back on FIFA 15 or FIFA 14, whatever it was. Then we go on to Ambrose this time, the Nigerian centre-back currently playing for Celtic. Apparently he's wanted by Bayer Leverkusen. This is according to Express, and they're saying that Bayer Leverkusen are poised to make a £1.5 million bid for Celtic defender Efe Ambrose. So nothing else really on that matter, but they are linked to him today. Then we go on to Matt Phillips today. Apparently West Brom have agreed a fee for him of £5.5 million. So that fee is between West Bromwich Albion and obviously Queen's Park Rangers. According to this, Phillips must pass a medical and agree personal terms before the transfer can be confirmed. So in terms of fee for Silvers, that's a pretty cool one. He will obviously get a hyperlink to, I forgot his name. I think he might be James Morrison, but either way, a good BPL Silver potentially for FIFA 17. Then we got on to Will Hughes today, a player that dropped off the radar quite massively because he's linked to so many clubs about 2 years ago. Although to be fair, he is still only 21 years old, so he's got a long time left ahead of him. So today, according to multiple media outlets, he's wanted by Manchester United and Jose Mourinho. Mourinho wants to add more homegrown talent to his squad, and apparently he's asked the Red Devils to make inquiries regarding the Derby 21-year-old midfielder Will Hughes. So I think it'd be quite a good move for him. Obviously, it'd be great for Will Hughes. Whether he'd get much game time or not, I wouldn't think so. And if he was to join, I don't think he'd be loaned straight back because like it says he wants to add more homegrown players to his squad. So we'll have to wait and see, and it could potentially be like a Nick Powell 2.0. Then we go on to Thomas Vermaelen today, linked to Roma. So according to Sport today, Thomas Vermaelen is edging closer to a move to Roma, with Barcelona willing to let a 30-year-old centre-back leave for around €8 million, which I think right now is about £5 million or so. But this has come after an injury-plagued season, or 2 seasons now, at Barcelona, which has kind of carried on his injury form from Arsenal. The guy, he's a very good centre-back, but he doesn't get much game time due to him constant injuries. So now we go on to a player that was featured yesterday. It was actually part of like a swap deal plus cash, but apparently that is not the case whatsoever. Watford actually buying this guy straight from Napoli for around €1 million. So the new Watford manager, Walter Mazzarri, did in fact used to manage Zuniga at Napoli, and apparently he was there for 4 years or so with the Colombia International. So he knows how good he is and what he can give to the team. So in terms of FIFA 17, we could potentially have a 4-star skill fullback in the Barclays Premier League. I'm trying to think off the top of my head whether we actually have one or not, but either way, it would be a quite cool one for FIFA Ultimate Team. Then we go on to Wayne Rooney today, but it's actually about the England management job yet again. So according to the Times, former Chelsea interim boss Gus Hiddink wants to talk to the FA about a possibility of becoming the England manager, and apparently the football authorities are more than happy to give him a hearing. So Gus Hiddink, he done a good job at Chelsea. Obviously they were in a very bad state when he initially took over this season, or last season now, but in general he done quite well wherever he has been there. So it'd be an interesting one to see, and I think we just have to keep our options open, as there will be a lot of people interested. But again, I say it every time, an English manager right now, there is not one ready, so Gus Hiddink would not be a bad option in my opinion. Then we go on to Leroy Fer today. Apparently Swansea have now agreed a fee with QPR of £4.75 million. So it looks like QPR could be getting around £10 million for Leroy Fer and Matty Phillips, which is not bad business for a championship club. Then we go on to Mike van der Hoorn today, another player linked to Swansea, and apparently this could be completed today. So Sky Sports are saying the Ajax defender will have a medical at Swansea today, which is Tuesday, and it's a £2 million fee for him. Then we go on to Michael Keane, apparently has rejected a new contract offer by Burnley. So Leicester City transfer target Michael Keane has cast further doubts in his future at Burnley after turning down the latest contract offer, according to Lancashire Telegraph. So they are saying that he's rejected a 4-year contract extension at Burnley and has sent the clearest indication yet that he wants to talk with the Barclays Premier League champions. Sky sources understand Burnley have turned down 2 offers from Leicester, and so far they've been £10 million and an improved £12 million offer, but apparently even £15 million would not get him. But if he does try and force through a move, it could well happen for Leicester. Then we go on to Graziano Pella today, linked to Chelsea. So according to Sky Sports Italia, despite recently announcing the acquisition of Belgian striker Michy Batshuayi, Chelsea are ready to present Southampton with a bid for their 30-year-old striker Graziano Pella. And you're probably fully aware now that Italy were knocked out of Euro 2016 by Germany on penalty shootout, but Graziano Pella, he was the striker for Conte at Euro 2016, so they've worked together and could be a little bit of an indication. But I think this one does depend whether or not Diego Costa stays at Chelsea or not, because there's a lot of rumours right now saying he's going back to Atletico Madrid, and Pella could potentially be that replacement if he does go, but I imagine Batshuayi is the main man. Then we got on to Ahmed Musa today. Apparently they've all agreed a fee to Leicester City. So Sky sources understand Leicester City have agreed a fee with CSK Moscow for the signing of Ahmed Musa. The Nigerian international set to head to the UK on Tuesday for a medical and to discuss personal terms with the Barclays Premier League champions. He nearly joined back in January, and I'm not sure what the fee is, but my guess would be like a £17 million bid or something, because that's around the fee it was back in January. But again, I think his manager at CSK, I think it's Slutsky, did say yesterday he would be joining a club on Tuesday. And that is more pace to link Jamie Vardy up with on FIFA 17. Then we go on to Neven Subotic today, linked to Arsenal. So according to Il Messaggero, Arsenal are looking to bring in Borussia Dortmund centre-back Neven Subotic, as the Serbian international has called time on his spell in Germany due to a lack of playing time in recent seasons. It's understandable. He put out a post and stuff, and I think would potentially be either on a free or very cheap. But he has also got multiple offers from clubs in Germany, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. Then we got to Josip Ilicic today of Fiorentina. Apparently 6 Premier League sides are actually after him. So Football Italia are saying that Fiorentina string puller Josip Ilicic is being closely monitored by Leicester City, Liverpool, Spurs, Crystal Palace and West Brom. So in that article it only suggests 5 teams, and it does say 6, so I'm not sure whether that's a typo or not, but either way, apparently it could be coming to the Barclays Premier League. Then we go on to Christian Benteke. Again, he's featured in most episodes as of late. Apparently Palace have now officially upped their offer to £31.5 million. So just 1 year ago we did pay £32.5 million for him. It turns out it's been an absolute flop for us. He didn't play very well and did not suit our system, but I say every time, I think he'll suit Crystal Palace down to a T. Palace came in with an opening bid of around £25 million, which was rejected very quick by Liverpool, and they said they want £31 million or £30 million for him, but apparently now they've offered £27 million up front with an additional fee of £4.5 million in bonuses. They also said that personal terms are not expected to prove problematic because the 25-year-old is keen to revive his career, and negotiations are still continuing over the player's image right. Then we go on to Ruben Neves today, linked to Liverpool. So this is according to Portuguese reports, and they're saying Liverpool are in discussions over a €20 million deal to bring Ruben Neves to Anfield, with Porto open to selling the highly rated 19-year-old, and it looks like because I'm not sure their financial status right now, but also they're looking to sell Abubakar. And this guy has played so many games for FC Porto at such a young age, and has actually, I think he also captained them at the age of like 18. So our number one target was the Hood, but apparently he's now staying in Gladbach for another year because they're not willing to sell him because they've already sold Xhaka. They can't really afford to get rid of the other one. So that one's kind of disappointing, but Ruben Neves, he wouldn't be a bad alternative. Then we got on to Andre Schürrle today. Apparently, Wolfsburg have accepted a €35 million bid from Dortmund, and that could well be the money they're using from the sale of Henrik Mkhitaryan to Manchester United. So we'll have to wait and see, but it's not the first time he has been linked. Then we got on to Vincent Janssen today, linked to West Ham and Tottenham. So first up, the Telegraph are saying that West Ham want to win the race for in-demand striker Vincent Janssen with a £20 million bid put in for him. But apparently the AZ Alkmaar striker is only interested in joining Tottenham after yesterday rejecting a bid or a move to Paris Saint-Germain. And according to a Dutch journalist, Tottenham will make a second and improved bid of €20 million for the AZ Alkmaar striker. And it looks like they finally get their partner for Harry Kane next season. Then we got to Romelu Lukaku today. Apparently Everton want £75 million for him. So this is according to the Express. They're saying that Everton have slapped a £75 million price tag on Lukaku in a bid to ward off interest over the summer. John Stones, however, could be sold if an offer of £50 million is presented. And apparently City are willing to offer £50 million for him. Then we got into Henrik Mkhitaryan today. Again, I mentioned before how he's all confirmed. He's confirmed about 2 or 3 days ago now, but according to Bild, they've actually revealed his contract details. So the fee apparently was £35 million between the two clubs, and Mkhitaryan, who's received a £6.7 million signing on fee and also gets wages of £200,000 a week over a 4-year deal. So he is netting some crazy money for a player that could potentially have been a free transfer next summer. Then finally today we've got James Rodríguez linked to Paris Saint-Germain. So there are 2 sides to this story. So first up, it says Paris Saint-Germain are in advanced talks to sign Real Madrid playmaker James Rodríguez. According to Goal and Yahoo Sports, the Colombian international is considering his future at the Bernabeu, and he could be tempted to join Unai Emery at the Parc des Princes. It also mentions how United and Chelsea are both linked to him, but apparently now PSG are the front runners. And since Saturday, PSG have already signed Hatem Ben Arfa, and there's Meunier from Club Brugge and also Krzysztofiak. But now according to ESPN, they're saying that Paris Saint-Germain's president has come out and said he's denied a move for the Real Madrid star. Reports in French media had suggested that Rodríguez was in advanced talks with a switch to Paris Saint-Germain, and the club attacker has fallen out of favour under new Real Madrid boss Zinedine Zidane. So the president of Paris Saint-Germain recently said in a news conference, "It's not true at all. We've not spoken with him, and we haven't spoken with Real Madrid. We have not spoken with anybody." And then it finally mentions how Rodríguez has already played in France with AS Monaco. So make of that what we will, guys. So we've had all the confirmed transfers at the start and all the potential stuff at the end. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,500 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me your thoughts on today's rumours I strew in the next episode. Remember, my previous videos were down below in that description box. 8 AM is transfers, 9 to 10 PM or just after is the second video of the day, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.